Hi everyone, it's Yvette with a new process video, and this layout is a part of my July focus, which is kind of in 2014. I'm trying to focus on a specific product or something of that sort for the entire month when possible. In June it wasn't really possible, and in August it's again not going to be so possible, but in July I'm doing my best to stick to my plan, and this layout is part of my kill mode strategy for July. Um, I just want to use up some stuff in my stash. So on this layout I used this whole sticker sheet, what I have left of it. It's a doodlebug border sticker sheet, as you can see, and I think I got it on some sale a while back, and I just want to use it. So I'm starting with a white cardstock. I think it's actually no, it's cardstock. It's 12 by 12 American Crafts white cardstock. And yeah, and I just adhered the stickers, trying to keep the longest pieces on the bottom. It just looks better because it kind of grounds the page, and then adding some smaller bits at the top. And I'm just not thinking too much about it. I figured I'll put my photo somewhere around like that middle area of all the borders. I didn't actually have a photo in mind, and yeah, just started doing this, and after I put them all down, I added some gesso because I knew I wanted to use some mists. And you don't have to do this. Actually, one of the next videos that I'm gonna post is without any gesso, and I have to say the result is, I think, really beautiful, and I just love how the mists also look on paper. But you can't, if you're using cardstock, you can't add too much water. And one of the things that I'm really, really excited about, and I really hope that if you haven't done this before, you would give it a try, because I think this technique must be one of the best ways to get that beautiful watercolor look without having to work at it and without using a lot of water, which is really great when you're not using watercolor paper. So I've seen people do this, and what I'm talking about here is taking this piece of nylon. I just take some packaging. I mean, I have enough packaging bags from all my purchases, and you just spray a little bit of mist on it. A little bit goes a long way, and that's the beauty of this. So as I said, I've seen a lot of people do this, but I think the one that I most remember is Lilith Eccles. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name right. She was a garden girl at 2Ps, and yeah, she just makes the most beautiful pages, and she also uses mixed media in a really, really beautiful way. She's definitely a huge inspiration, and I think I've seen her do this quite a few times. And you just, if you're wanting to try the watercolor trend, or you don't even have watercolors and you just have a couple of mists, this is a great way. And I think I said it already, you really don't need to add water. You can use a very small amount of mists, like one like spritz, and you'll get these lovely, lovely like stains on your page. And yeah, it's just, I'm really loving it. It's now my favorite way to apply mists. Of course, you could also do this with watercolor. Just, get your watercolor and just put the watercolor with a little bit of water on the bag. And yeah, what I love is, I'm really repeating myself, but I'm really excited about this, is that you don't have to use a lot of water. And you have quite control, I would say, because you move your fingers on the nylon and you can really, kind of manipulate the color to wherever you want it to go. And I thought about adding some layers with tissue paper, and I misted the tissue paper, but eventually I skipped the whole thing and not do that. I have to admit, I think the photo here is really, really cute. It's my daughter, and I've already made a page about this particular I don't know, experience or something, that we both went to H&M and we tried on clothes together. So I wrote about it already, but I had that cute photo lying around. I already printed it, so I thought I would use it. I don't have a lot to tell here anymore. I guess I could add journaling that is not directly connected to the photo. That would work well, but those are the kind of things that I struggle with a bit. I mean, sometimes I do pages where I just take a current photo and I write about what my daughter likes at the moment, what we're doing together now. It seems like small things, and it seems maybe it's kind of, I don't know, boring to write it or something. No, boring is not the right word, but it seems like it's very, very simple, but then you see how these things change, and I think it's really fun to document these little things, like favorite book and favorite game, and just what she really enjoys at the moment. So maybe I'll add some of that later. And while I was still in kill mode, I grabbed a few chipboard pieces from my stash, and I really tried to use the whole thing, or as much as I could, on this layout. This is from an older Dear Lizzy collection, the Lucky Charm collection, which I wasn't too crazy about it in the beginning because I was completely in love with the previous collection, which was Fifth and Frolic, and I thought that was like the most beautiful collection ever. But with time, the Lucky Charm really became one of my favorite. I love the colors in it. I got the 12 by 12 paper pad, and I've made so many pages with it, and it just has such I think it's a really how do you say, like a varied collection with a lot of color choices. And if you come across lucky ones of you who have like local craft stores and stuff, I don't have that. But if you're walking around Joann's or Michael's and you see a Lucky Charm paper pad and you didn't buy it already and it's on sale, then I would say grab it, because there are so many colors and so many patterns. You can get a lot of pages done, and not just a lot of pages done, because obviously when you get so much paper you can get a lot of pages done, but they can look so different because that collection has neutrals and reds and blues and just a beautiful, beautiful color scheme to it. So it's really, I think, a really, really great collection. Probably one of the least feminine ones of the Dear Lizzy collections. Yeah, so I was struggling a bit with the positioning of all these big chipboard pieces. They are not easy to use, at least for me. I have no problem using all kinds of little bits and pieces, flare buttons and little embellishments, but the big ones are the ones that I struggle with. And I think this is the type of page that you can do this. Maybe it's easier because there's not a lot of pattern, there's not a lot of papers, there's just like the background. And another thing that helped is that these pieces are so neutral in color. so you can layer them and it looks kind of more harmonious and less of a big mess. um, yeah, and other than that, I don't think I have a lot more to say about this page, just that I really, really enjoyed making it. Um, Besides my YouTube channel, you can find me on my blog, but which I try to keep updated, no buts. I try to keep updated, and I'm also on the Nicole Jones Facebook page. If you don't know of it, it's a lovely group of people, women, and we just keep each other motivated, and we post our layouts and our links to our videos, and it's a really fun place. And I'm also on the Scraptastic Facebook page, but that one is only for members. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I probably will have a new one tomorrow or the day after that. And I feel like I'm on a roll, so I'm really enjoying myself. Have a great day. Bye.